As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to
Hello, everyone. Great evening. Welcome to Life Coach Corner, which is a community service of Life Coach Philippines. And our mission is to kindle awareness and foster appreciation for the vast toolkit and modalities of life coaching. So, as an organization, we're dedicated to empowering coaching professionals and aspiring coaches, providing them with the resources to elevate the ethical practice of coaching into a thriving profession and business. So here at Life Coach Philippines, we train, we coach, and we build tribes. So we're streaming through the Facebook pages of Life Coach PH International and Life Coach Oman and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. So if you're new to Life Coach PH International or if you're watching through a shared link, then I invite you to please take a moment to like and follow Life Coach Philippines International. This way we can stay connected for future learning opportunities. So Life Coach Corner is a visionary community project of Life Coach Philippines, and we are committed to fostering the growth of coaching professionals and enthusiasts. And of course, we aim to provide essential resources and strategies propelling the ethical practice of coaching skills into a flourishing profession and business. So each live episode offers a window into the coaching experience, extending its transformative benefits to individuals seeking profound personal and professional growth. And for February, it's double down month for Life Coach Corner as we take the digital space for the sharing of toolkits or coaching toolkits, resources, and materials of the recently concluded Behind the Grind series hosted by Master Coach A last January. So the topic for this afternoon or this evening, okay, for the 20th day of February, okay, it's Live Outside the Box. So this is a coaching resource for the episode of Master Coach A's episode on predictably irrational. So in case you're meeting me for the first time, I'm your coach. I'm Coach Candee, and I support people who are challenged with self-worth, into self-care, self-acceptance, and self-value so that they can gain the self-esteem to live life with the platform of life coaching and through creative expression. Ayan. So, it's a very, very interesting topic because predictably irrational. No? Master Coaching has talked about this before, but it was not as detailed and strong as the one where she did it last month. No, this one is really, really strong. Okay, it's strong. It's a awakening call. Okay, it's a talk where if you will really listen to it, you get to realize now what have you been doing in your life, how predictably irrational we are. No, don't get me wrong. No, I am one as well. No, I'm guilty of this. Predictably, we really decide irrationally if we really look into and really become honest with ourselves, diba? So, in this talk with Master Coach A, please share with me what you remembered with the talk, predictably irrational. What are the key moments that really stuck with you? What are the key moments or key insights or takeaway or return on insights that you got from this talk? Because Master Coach A shared that it is from Dan Arilay. I hope I pronounced that right. Okay, that Dan Ariely's book Predictably Irrational, where she shared, Master Coach A shared three things. Okay, that's very important that we should really look into on how we are able to really decide on life, no? Okay, it's actually about behavioral economics of human consumerism. The book is about that, no? It's a study of psychological factors which influences economical decisions of people. In short, ginagamit dito, no? This was used in the psychology of consumerism, like I said, no? But this can be used, okay, in life coaching principle. This can be used when you get to learn about this concept. You get to learn to how to shift and put it into good use, that you can be able to like learn more about yourself. Hello, Coach CZ, si Coach Bern, oh, dyan. Hello. So you can use this now as a leverage in order to help you with your transformational process. Or if wala ka pa nasa transformational process, no, you are still on the change process, and you are going through the change process, because transformation, of course, no, starts with change. Okay, hindi po siya agad-agad mag-transform. Okay, you go through the process of change first, of course, and with that, no, I will be sharing as well a toolkit called stages or cycles of change that you have to know about. So before I dive into that, I will not be diving like completely diving, no, with the toolkit, because there's a lot to discuss about the toolkit, but you of course can connect with me, and of course to connect in order, no, para makita mo yung value, so you can see the value of this toolkit. I will be discussing the key main points that Master Coach A really talked about and dive, but I will not really dive into it. If you wanna really know more about it, feel free to watch the replay of Master Coach A's video, Predictably Irrational, that episode. Okay, and it can be found in the caption of this video. Nandun po yung replay link on YouTube channel. Okay, so behavioral economics. Okay, the Predictably Irrational is a study of the behavioral economics of human consumerism, which looks into the psychological factors, no, with which influences economic decisions, no? In short, paano tayo napapabili, and how we are actually enslaved by consumerism, no? Na there is, so if you really look into it and realize mo, there's so much consumerism in us, no? Na napapabili tayo, and it becomes really, alam mo yung at one moment we are rational, but because these principles are at play, these psychological factors are really studied and ginagamit ko sa atin, no? We become predictably irrational. Okay, so it's about how people truly respond, you know, when given factors like given to financial factors, when we are given freebies, gifts, and so much more. And like coaching, no, um, the beauty of learning about this, no. So bakit natin ito dinidiscuss? Because life coaching, no, challenges, no, the way we see this. Okay, we can able we will be able to transform this, since life coaching as well, no, is about inspiring and being transformed, no. For transformation to happen, no, you have to look into patterns, okay? And if you learn about this, no, this the cycle of change, if you really learn about how predictably irrational we are, if you get to learn about these principles, you get to see your patterns as well, no, kung bakit, no, hindi ba tayo nakakapagbago-bago, or if we try to change, no, there comes a point in our life where predictably, no, we fall back and we revert back, okay, to where we are, and we stop with the cycle of change, with the process of change, with the process of transformation. It's all part of this. It's very, very amazing. Yun, malalim po na pag-aaral at pagsusuri. Tagalog po yun, okay? So, it's a very interesting thing, no, in life coaching. I remember the first time I went into life coaching, even until now, no, as a life coach. Okay, when I got into life coaching, it was actually challenged by my family. Okay, by people close to me. Technically, wala na pong masyado nag-challenge kasi nag-cut off po ako ng mga relationship ko. That was how I was before, okay? To run from things, to run from change, to, tawag dito, to not be able to face my pain, I would run mo. And with that, no, nakakat yung mga relationships. And syempre, you cannot cut family ties, because no matter how much you want to cut family ties, they are family, they are blood related. No? So, kailangan lang po matutong mag-boundaries. But I remember that time when I got into life coaching, no, it was being challenged by my family, not only as a coach, no, me being a coach, but when I went into the process of getting my own coach, going through the process for coaching, they expect change to happen overnight, of course, diba? But in life coaching process, no, it's a journey of self discovery, a journey of self awareness, journey of self acceptance, journey of self acknowledgement, and it will really take time because the journey is hashtag becoming, and it doesn't mean no if life coach po tayo, we are perfect. Okay, but people no have a view of pag coach ka automatically dapat perfect yung buhay mo, dapat maayos and everything no. So that is a misconception, but that as well just says no a lot about the value of life coaching. So oftentimes no the people that is close to us no we challenge her, they challenge, and this is a great opportunity no to see the advancement of the value of the profession of life coaching. So dito po talaga yun, no? Kasi oftentimes, no, predictably irrational, okay? Ito yung isa sa mga concept no, ng predictably irrational. When you want something, okay, naturally, when you go into it, okay, alam po natin to, kaya ayaw natin ng change, di ba? Si usually agree with me. We don't want change because we don't want to hear what people close to us will say to us, okay? Because we already know, no, na ano na may dami silang sasabihin and they will go against us, etc. And we know that rationally, no, that change is good for us. But because of those people around us, we get to be challenged, ayan, di ba, predictably, we decide irrationally to stop, okay? To stop, to improve ourselves, to stop going through the process of change, di ba? Di ba? Ito pa lang, no, predictably irrational principle na po ito, okay? So, there are hidden forces on how we actually make decisions. And very interestingly enough, no, we are far less rational than we think, okay? Sino po dito yung feeling mo talaga napaka-rational being mo, di ba? But when you are faced with challenges, we get to realize, no, in its full honesty, that we are far less rational than we think we are, okay? And it doesn't stop there, no? Ang pinakamaganda dito is when we get into that realization that we are far less rational than we think, then we know that help is available in order for us no, to stay on top, okay? To stay on top of these irrational behaviors that we go into, yung mga patterns, yung mga cycle na binabalikan natin, no? So we can live a healthier and happier life. It is only possible when we get to understand our irrationality. Okay, sino po dito ako, I for one, no, I'm really guilty. There are a lot of things right now in my life. When I go into the process of coaching, when I go to sit down with master coaching and I get to discuss everything, wala pong sense. My term for that is coach. I am having a hard time accepting it because it doesn't make sense. Okay, it literally doesn't make sense. Yung pag-iisipin ko, I did this, but I cannot accept that I did this because rationally, if I think of it, it doesn't make sense. But predictably, irrationally, I did it. Diba? Parang hindi siya parang ang hirap niyang tanggapin. And this is where life coaching profession comes in because we are unknowingly know and we are unaware that we are stuck in cycles and patterns that keeps on repeating itself, no, its cycles, and it helps, no, if you have someone to journey with you who allows you to see, no, itong patterns na to, itong irrationality na ito, not in order to make sense of the irrationality. Okay, wala na nga kasi siyang sense, di ba? To begin with, you cannot make sense for something that doesn't make sense. Okay, na wag na natin ipapilit, di ba? But of course, we can watch these patterns. We get to know our behavior. Therefore, no, we can safeguard. Ang tawag ko dito, no, we can safeguard ourselves from ourselves. Okay, we can protect ourselves from our irrational patterns. Okay, dito sa mga irrationality natin. Sabi ni Coach Lynn Garcia, yung gusto mo ng success pero ayaw mo ng change, di ba? Yung gusto mo ng success, yung gusto mo ng success pero ayaw mo ng pera, di ba? Yung hindi maganda yung relationship mo with money, yung yung view mo with money, pero gusto mo ng pera, di ba? That in itself is irrational, di ba? Good example, sabi ni Coach Lin, Coach Candy, siya naman daw ang line niya, ano ba yan, master? Haha, lalo pag may mga new discoveries ng pananakit sa sarili. Yes, di ba? It doesn't really make sense. And if you are, alam mo yun, if you are in the right frame of mind, you know that you wouldn't do it, but you did it, di ba? Kaya ang hirap niyong tanggapin because you know logically it doesn't make sense, but you keep on doing it. And dun you know, there's triggers, there are factors, there are actually benefits that you gain, no? That's why you keep repeating the patterns. And if a life coach has to journey with you in order to see this. Kasi, di ba masakit eh. If it's painful, naturally, okay, the way that our brain is designed, if it is something painful, di ba, magpo-protect yan, magra-run away yan, di ba, mag-amygdala hijack yan, and it will do everything to protect us from the pain. But in order for us to become better, to be happier, to be healthier, to live purposefully, and to change and to transform, we have to like literally face the pain. Like we have to look at it, no, as rational as it is. Ibig sabihin, as rational as in a non-judgmental way. Kasi nga, i-judge at i-judge mo yung sarili mo at i-judge mo nga siya kasi to begin with, it's already irrational and you want to make sense of it. So you want to be able to come into a non-judgmental space and a life coach will be able to help you with that because a life coach allows you to have that safe space where you can see things as objectively as it is with non-judgmental with non-judgment, okay? Na hindi mo i-judge yung sarili mo kasi alam mo naman irrational, di ba? You know it's already irrational and then you beat yourself up. Then technically, no, wala po talagang mangyayari. Change will not really come into place. Change will not come. Acknowledgement will not come. Acceptance will not come, di ba? Kasi you will just beat yourself up. But when you are working with a life coach, no, a life coach will remind you, okay, ito, we are doing this because you have to see this because you have okay, there's really a process to it. And that's where the value of life coaching really is in order for us to really get to see our cycles, to get to see our patterns in order for us not to judge ourselves, no, not to beat ourselves up, but okay, to change and to become better. Okay, yan po yung kagandahan yan. Sabi ni Coach Lynn, how safe are you from yourself? Diba? Hashtag safety first. Ito yung, this is the part, season in my life where ito talaga, I have to guard myself from myself. Okay, and it's a very tough process, but when you have a safe space, when you have a life coach journeying with you, it becomes possible, no? Hashtag becoming process, okay? So, yung unang principle na senior ni Master is, give others, okay, give others easy comparison so they value you more highly. So, ito yung ginagamit na principle, no, predictably irrational is, di ba, pag may rational, di ba, rationally, ito, magandang example nito is shopping, di ba? Rationally, if we know that the brand is, or the shop is branded, or we know that it is out of our means or out of our budget, di ba? We will rationally, okay, not buy. But, di ba, pag nag-stripe na, like, Feb 14 sale, 1-1 sale, 2-2 sale, or Christmas sale, no? Irrationally, no? Okay, we will get to buy. Okay, irrationally, no, we will get to buy. We don't go for the highest, okay, item, the most expensive one, but we go for the cheapest item, and it's a good deal for you. Sino po yung mga guilty dito? Ay, nako, guilty dito. Guilty ako dito. Lahat ng sale, di ba? Alam mo nang hindi mo kailangan. You know you don't need it. That's why you don't have it. But because it's sale, you suddenly find all the reasons that you can in order to convince yourself that you need it, okay? You need it. But in reality, no, you just want it, di ba? Coach Lin, si Coach Friend, Coach Lin, oh, lahat ng sale, biglang kailangan mo na, okay? So, this is where comparison comes in, no? And would you agree with me? It's nature. It's a human nature, no? Human nature na we want we have that tendency, no, to compare ourselves. And this is not only limited to sales, no, but technically, no, on a bigger scale, di ba? Would you agree with me when you go through a process, di ba? Makikita mo when you feel that that position is better than yours, you get to compare yourself, di ba? So, yung comparison na yan eventually leads to self-beating. Madami yan, no? Eventually leads to our pride. Okay? Madami po. There's so much in it, okay? But technically, no, when you get to understand, no, that when these are being given to us, no, yung comparison, no, they get to value you more highly, okay? So, eventually, no, if you get to apply like coaching principles and apply it in a healthier way, it will be good for you. But oftentimes, no, yung mga comparison na to becomes detrimental to us because we don't see our value as a person. Okay? We don't get to see our value as a person. Ang ending natin siya sa mga coach din. Guilty si Coach Lloyd. So, yeah. Then the second is free is just another kind of prize but a very powerful one. And nothing free, okay? Sabi nila free naman eh, di ba? Walang mawawala. There's nothing, it will not cost you anything because it's free. But in reality, no, if you look and go back into the teachings of Master Fuji, there are different kinds of resources, and one of the resources that is very valuable is time. Okay, you give time and you get for something for free, even if this is learning, no, you exchange your time. So technically, wala po talagang zero cost. There is no such thing as zero cost. Okay? So you have to, you want to make sure, di ba, na yung free na yan, yung free kasi is a powerful emotional trigger, di ba? Uy, free! It's a better deal. Okay? And you technically, no, eventually, they use this psychology, no, where you get to settle for something that is less than what you deserve. Okay? Ibig sabihin, a good example, maganda po kasi yung, I didn't want to give an example in shopping, okay? Pero masakit po siya. But it's honestly the best, diba? If you buy this, you get this one for free. And eventually, hindi mo naman talaga kailangan yung free, diba? But you get into it, okay? Bibilhin mo siya there because free. Because feeling mo, in your mind, there's an added, there's a plus one. But if you look into it, sabi nga ni Coach Lino, may clutter yan sa space, may clutter yan sa mind mo. Hello, Coach Z. Coach Joanna na dyan din. Hello. Oo, nagiging clutter tuloy siya, nagiging clutter din siya. If it's learning, you feel that it's free, di ba? Uy, free. Well, you could have given your time to something that is worth it. When I say something, yung something na gusto mo, something that is of high value, okay? Yung free na yan, hindi po talaga yung cost, hindi yan zero cost. It costs you something. It costs you your emotion. And if talagang you follow us, you will know that in Master Coach is teaching your emotions are fragile, okay? So you have to really safeguard it, you have to protect it, okay? Fragile the emotions niyan. When we learn something, when we acquire something for free, kasama yung time natin, yung emotions natin, syempre, di ba, yung mental space din natin kasama yan. So you really have to learn to look into it, okay? So the next one, the third one is endowment, okay? In endowment effect, so we value things highly once we own them, okay? And we overvalue what we have due to our emotion and experiences actually associated with it. That's why yung kung ano yung meron tayo, no, hindi natin siya let go kasi feeling natin that it is, yun lang kasi yung alam natin, value natin. That eventually, no, we curtail ourselves, we allow ourselves to have that limited mindset na ito yung value, so ito lang yun, and we don't get to really try something else, we don't get to set an adventure for go towards self-discovery, self-awareness, diba? So yun siya. So technically, if you look into this, no, maganda yung sinabi ni Master Coach A that it's like you are living inside the box. At sinasabi nga ng tao, live outside the box, think outside the box. It's think outside the box. No? But technically, di ba, if you really look into it, if you think outside the box, you are still in the box. Okay? Nasa kahon ka pa rin, no? And it's the only box that you can see. So it's the only perspective that you know. It's the only reality that you know. And you do, alam mo yun, madaming factor. You do not know where the box is. is, you don't know how big the box is, you just know how dark, lonely, and cold the box is. And the truth is, no matter what happens, you are still locked inside the box. And of course, you are empowered to get out of the box. You are not only empowered to think outside of the box, but ito na papasok, no? You are empowered to get out of the box and live outside of the box. And one of the ways that you can look into it, yung tatlong principle niyan mo that I shared with predictable and irrational are, you can look at it as a box. Okay, these are boxes in your life. Okay, this is the box that you live into your life. Ano ba yan mga yan, no? Yung mga predictable, irrational moments natin, choices natin, the things that we do in life that allows us to just be limited and be stuck in that box, no? Afraid of changes, afraid of wanting to go more, afraid of exploring what more that we can do, what our purpose is, what fulfills us, what brings fulfillment to us, what makes our heart sing. Okay, naalala ko si Coach Rizal. Okay, si Coach Rizal yan yun. What makes your heart sing, what makes your heart joyful, di ba? Yan po. When we get to learn that these are all boxes, we then know that we can be empowered to live outside the box. And of course, living outside the box, kailangan po natin ng someone to journey with us because you will not know what is, di ba, outside of the box. And you will, since you are living inside the box, you feel stuck in that box. You need someone, no, to empower you to get out of that box. Of course, di ba, for so long ka na stay doon, no? And di mo na nga alam yung itsura ng box mo, di ba? Mamaya ang akala mo ay box mo ay color green, but totoo yung box mo ay color like pink. Okay? Tapos lahat ng ginagawa mo pa color green, pero lahat pala dapat ay pang color pink. So you need someone to guide you na makita mo, ay ito yung box mo. And di ba? Ito yung box mo, hindi yan yung box. It's not, your box is not like this, but it is this. So you can finally, break out of that box, break through that box, and finally live outside the box. Because you cannot live outside the box if you do not know anong box ba yung, what box it is that is limiting you, that is caging you, that is your cage right now. Kailangan mo malaman mo what is that box. And of course, no, one of the ways that you can learn itong box na to is knowing about the stages of change because there are many change stages, no, in a change process. No, I'm sure you have tried changing, you have tried doing something to get out of the box or to even think outside the box. No, so you have to know now, you have to look back, you have to see, and you have to be clear about what you need, no, from that previous experience, what worked, what did not work. You can really study it, no, you can really look into it because these are all patterns, and you can use this as well, no, further in your journey to go through the process of changes. And there are like stages of changes. Meron pre-contemplation, may contemplation. There are moments in the speech cycle where you take action. And when you take action, no, hindi yan yung, wah, I am already living outside the box. Hindi po ganun kasimple yun, no? Because you have to maintain living outside the box. Kasi would you agree with me, di ba? Pag, uy, you step out of the box, ang ganda ng feeling. Tapos biglang, ang scary pala outside of the box. You didn't see that ito pala yung factors, may iba-ibang factors, di ba? Yung akala mo for all this time na nasa aquarium kapag kita mo, biglang, may shark, okay, di ba? Which you agree with me, no, bigla kang babalik sa loob ng box mo. Of course, and that's why you need maintenance as well. And there are relapses as well. Part of the change is actually relapse. And it's important to see kung ano yung mga patterns mo in each of the stages of change in order for you to be able to really go towards living outside of your back. So yung pre-contemplation kasama dyan yung not yet admitting that you have a challenge and it was just suggested by someone, okay? So, yon, pre-contemplation yon. Tapos after nun, then you contemplated, no? And usually it's an ambivalent process no, where you recognize there is an issue na, oo nga no, may issue na ako, so medyo may acceptance na to, no? But you are not yet committed to making a change. Nakita mo na, oo nga, kailangan mukhang hindi to okay to part ng buhay ko. I think I need to change this. I think I need to improve on this. But there is no commitment to making the change. And then action, no? Action is about you being able to want to change, no? So ito na yung changing behavior. So eventually you get to test new ideas, you want to work towards a solution. And usually, no, in action, dyan po, actually in contemplation, in action, no, dyan po talaga na i-stop yung mga tao. Okay, because they don't really have a full picture of what's going on. Yung contemplation part is kulang. And of course, because the pre-contemplation, ibig sabihin hindi talaga siya nakita ng tao mag-isa, but it's because someone told them. So medyo dito po yung struggle na, and this is where life coaching will really come handy doon sa gitna ng pre-contemplation and contemplation for you to be able to go towards contemplation na matanggap mo talaga na there is an issue within you and you need to get committed, okay? To want to change, okay? Yung talagang commitment na gusto mo kahit masakit, okay? Kahit you have to go through different actions and you have to keep trying that you would want to change. And of course, a life coach will be a great partner in taking action, in changing behavior, in working different towards in different solutions because oftentimes when you take action as well, no, one action may work, of course, and of course, if it doesn't work as well, no, the obvious thing that we want to is we stop, okay? And there are as well, no, things that worked in the past but will not work in the season that you have right now. So, kailangan din po ng different actions yan. And oftentimes, no, dahil nga predictably irrational tayo, even if hindi na working, no, we will naturally keep pushing the action that we only know of. Kasi that's what worked before. Kahit na rationally, no, hindi na siya equipped in your season right now, you will still keep doing it. Okay? That's why it's predictably irrational. Kaya kailangan po ng someone to guide you and help you. Okay? Sabi ni Coach Joanna, agree. And of course, no maintenance. So, any maintenance is continuing the new behavior. Hindi porket, di ba, you have changed a behavior, you have discovered a new behavior, no, na magiging permanent yan, di ba? Because you have to be committed to the solution. Kailangan po may maintenance. Of course, like example of yan is creating habits, no? You don't just create habits, you have to maintain it until it becomes routinary to you, di ba? So you have to continue and then after it becomes, di ba, mag-i-stacking ka, you have to improve on it. So meron pong maintenance, okay? Where you continue the new behavior and you keep committed to the solution in order for you not to relapse. Now, meron din naman, no, moments where you get to relapse, no? Meaning, relapse moments are moments, no, and especially unguarded moments, okay, where you get to return to old behaviors and then you abandon the new change. Ibig sabihin, alam mo yung andun ka na, you are already there, but because something happens, because you were able to see a pattern of yours that is predictably irrational, kaya nga inaaral natin dito is yung irrational behaviors natin. No? Because these irrational behaviors, no, ito yung magpaparelapse sa'yo. No? These are the things that will interrupt, no, your change process. These are the things that interrupts the new way of you doing things, living life, no? So, kailangan po dito, and usually, no, it's in relapse, no? Kailangan babalik tayo sa contemplation stage, no? What happened, okay? Ano yung issue, ano yung nangyari. And this is actually the hardest part, no? Na nandun ka na, that you have already created that new behavior, that you are already experiencing a different kind of life, and then suddenly, no, you feel that everything goes down the drain because of the relapse. And this is the stage where it is very difficult. You feel very difficult, especially if you are mentally challenged like you know. Na it's very difficult to pick yourself up back. Okay, na talagang you pick yourself up, you get into another contemplation stage, ano yung nangyari, ano yung pwedeng gawin, ano yung nag-hit, where did the irrational, what is the irrationality, where did it come from, what did you get, mga yan, yung contemplation niya. Because again, because in the contemplation stage you need a safe space, you need a non-judgment space, and oftentimes no, left on our own we are so full of judgment, and we judge ourselves, we beat ourselves up. That's why it's very important to have someone professional, okay, professional journeying with you that can help you and guide you through the process, this process, and who knows, okay, the process. Okay? Hindi po pwede itong friends, your parents and family will not work because no, naturally, if friends and family mo yan, naturally, they will tell you, sabi ko sa'yo eh, ganyan, ganyan, sabi ko sa'yo, sabi ko sa'yo. And the more that you will no, go down the cycle, and the more that you will live, go back inside your box and live inside that box, feeling change, feeling na it will not work out. Okay, so yun po. Okay, so that's the importance of having someone to do journey with you. Okay, so without a box, no, your life is much better. Okay, so you want to be able to say yes to yourself, say yes to change, and to explore your potential, because your potential doesn't, you cannot discover your potential inside the box. Kasi pag totoong na-discover mo yan inside the box, then technically, you should be realizing your potential that by now. But if you are in that process where you couldn't really, you are not yet there in realizing your potential, then maybe it's time to live outside the box. Okay, remember, if you stay in the box, what you see is just the dark insides, no, of the box, and you will remain blinded. Okay, blinded, eh, madilim. Okay, there is no light, and you really cannot see, and you just keep on shooting and doing anything that you feel na kailangan mong gawin, and you think it is right. And of course, that limits you. Diyan po lumalabas yung pagiging predictably irrational natin. But if you get to really learn about our irrational ability, and you get to see that these are boxes, no, and we can be and we can live outside of this box, then you can see that you are not meant to stay and live inside the box, but you are meant to live outside the box, and we are meant to create our own box. Napakaganda. Yun. Diba? Yun yung kagandahan niya. So, understanding our irrational decisions can have a profound impact on the way we live life, the way we interact with life, the way we interact with others, okay, the way we interact with the world, and in turn, no, the way the world responds to us as well. Because oftentimes, when change with challenging situations, palagi tayo, di ba, it's because ganito sila sa akin, that's why I am like this. But, okay, learning about this predictably and rational and living outside of the box, it gives you a broader perspective as well, no? That the triggers, and sabi nga ni Master Coach A, the trigger is within us. There is something within us, that's why it's triggering, no, other people to respond the way we are responding. And of course, para makita mo po yan, talaga kailangan po natin ng someone to journey with us. And again, that is the value of working with a life coach. So don't let just behavior, no, your emotions guide your decisions and your behaviors, no, because you can be better, okay? With everything you do, we should, sabi nga ni, ni Dan Ariely, okay? So, nakuha ko to kay Coach Lynn. Thank you, Coach Lynn, no? Yung quote na to, with everything you do, you should train yourself to question your repeated behaviors, because yung mga repeated behaviors natin, these are the cycles, these are the patterns that are predictably irrational, and this predictably irrationality of ours, no, is what hinders us from living the life that we truly want, and being really happy and joyful in life. Ayan. So sabi nga ni Master Coach A, if you stay in the box, what you will see is just the dark inside of the box. It limits you, and without the box, life can be so much better, because we are not meant to stay inside the box. We are meant to create the box. Yan po ang sabi ni Master Coach A. So I invite you to join us every night as we unveil gems na like this one from the coaching toolbox of coaching skills Philippine Circle. And as we set of course, know the stage for your success in 2024. If you join us every night, just imagine how your life will change with these toolkits that we are sharing, in these learnings that we are sharing, yung mga gem na ito mo. Sabi ni Coach Lynn, That box could be your blind spot. That's why you need to connect and journey with someone. Yes. And sabi ni Coach Joanna, you cannot discover your potential inside the box. Yeah. So these are the gems, no? And together, since it's just February, no, to start, it's just the first quarter of the month of the year. Then, diba, there's so much time for you to set up the stage for your success in 2024. So together, let's embark on this journey of growth and excellence. So again, it's double down month for Behind the Grind series hosted by Master Coach A here in Life Coach Philippines. And of course, we invite you to join us no, for our face-to-face community events, including Purposeful Sundays, Parenting Mondays, and today is Tuesday. It's Kapihan Night with Master Coach A. So join us on floor 9 p.m. at Beat Coffee Republic. We are located inside Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton, United States, Capitolio, Pasig City. And our operation hours is Mondays to Saturdays, 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. So, the kapihan night will be 9 p.m. So, may time pa, di ba? May isang oras pa, pwede mag-travel. You have 15 minutes to prepare yourself and then 1 hour to travel in order for you to join us. Okay? Then, on Wednesdays, we have habits on Wednesdays. And on Thursdays, Cabin Life at the Campfire, where it is prayer night with Master Coach A as well. And the theme for this month is Uncrucify. Ayan, yung mga need natin na uncrucify in ourselves. Okay? And of course, on Saturdays is Fab Saturdays Open Mic Night. So join us back, okay, tomorrow, same time, same digital space, okay, for day 21, which is with me as well, no, as I talk about detoxify your life. Okay, so for coaching classes and services, send us a private message or send email to connect at mastercoacha.com. And of course, when sharing your insights from tonight's learning, I encourage you to use hashtag Pack My Bag Moment and please tag our page so we can engage with your social media content. So we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow with me again. So this is us in the Philippines. Lava boom, lava boom, lava boom. Thank you everyone. Good night.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.